Hello everyone. Actually, it's been a while since my previous episode, and I've been I've been postponing this filming an episode. Yeah, for like a week. I haven't even noticed it myself, and yeah, it's kind of not good. And actually, I think like 1 week ago, I was ill, or maybe it was already. Fuck, I have to check the date. No. Actually, after 2 or 3 days, me uploading the previous episode, I was ill, and that day and the next day and next 3 days, maybe I wasn't doing any Angie flashcards, and I started watching only anime a lot. I was watching Hunter x Hunter, and in that period of time, I watched already. I'm right now on 94th episode. I think I watched something like 50 episodes in 4 days, and from that, and then my pace kinda got slower, and last 3 days it is something like 2 to 3 episodes in a day, and yeah, I'm pretty close to getting 100 episodes done. And also recently something like, I guess, 4 days ago, yeah, I think 4, oh no, not even 4 actually. 1 week ago, yeah, it's been a week since I started reading Seishin Buta Yoro light novel in Japanese, and it will be my first light novel which I will finish reading, first one in Japanese. And I started reading it actually because its level is pretty good. It isn't hard, and I have to look up. I think I understand something like 70 to 80% of what is written, and I just look up for the new words, and I find something like 4, maybe 5, sometimes more new words per page. And yeah, and actually, think about Hunter x Hunter, until 40th episode, it was very easy. I was even looking up for the new words in the subtitle line. I wasn't doing it that often, maybe like 6 to 7 times per episode, and then it was very easy. I was understanding everything without problems. And actually, starting from 50th, maybe from 40th episodes, I started looking up for more words. That's the, well, I'm not going to, should I really say like which arc was it? Well, that's the arc when they go to to the Yokushin city, and there they meet, like, there are new characters. These characters, there are like really a lot of them, something like new like 15 characters. They were main, like, at that arc, and appearing a lot, and also some kind of not real many supporting characters. They were also appearing a lot, and there they started using a lot of synonyms for the words, some kind of a little bit from the advanced vocab words, but but most of the time it was just using synonyms, and that's the reason I started looking up for the translations more, maybe twice more, and then starting from 50th episode to 55, 55th, it became even harder to understand, like get everything, even after looking up the translation. They started to using a lot of expressions. I don't know. For example, some kind of like being awakened to the truth, and they said there's kind of expressions in Japanese, and also, as I mentioned, it became harder, and actually from after every episode it became harder and harder, a little bit harder, and then starting from 70th episode, it became like I was feeling like maybe I'm not 100% getting anything, but anyway, I was still understanding enough to understand what was going on in the scene and what they were talking about. And then right now, I think it is comparatively on the same level, comparing to 70th, 80th episodes, and right now 94th. They're using a lot of the synonyms, kind of a little bit biological terms used in the maybe 85th, 88th episodes, and I think that's all. And yeah, it kind of worked. Not how it should. Like at the beginning, it will be a little bit difficult getting used to their way of speaking, language itself. But actually, it became a little bit hard. But anyway, 3 days ago, I got back to doing Anki, and actually today I did. Not actually today. Yesterday, starting from yesterday's evening, I don't know. My memory kind of started working pretty good, and I didn't have problems with after seeing like word 2 times. I could answer pretty fast in maybe 3 to 4 seconds, and I started to learn more new words, and also the amount of new words I I added to my Anki deck is right now 3,500 words, something like that. And actually, for the time being, I stopped adding new words, because actually it wasn't quite right to add every new word I didn't know, every new expression. I wanna catch up with the new cards I have right now, which is something like I think 2,200 cards, something like that. I'll catch up with them, and then I'll start to adding words in like wisely, adding only common ones, words I've seen at least once, maybe seeing them second or third time, and only then adding them to deck, because if you add every word, it isn't really effective, because maybe they aren't that commonly used, and remembering them right now, like at the level when I can't really understand that much, it won't be like it's just useless, and I'm wasting time with remembering. They're like piling up, and I'm just wasting a lot of time. And also, what else? So actually, in this like week, mm, I first maybe 2 days, I I spent like just fair not the fair, just like normal amount of time. I think fine, maybe like an hour or maybe 1.5 of an hour. And then a third day I didn't read anything, and actually fourth day also did not do anything. And yeah, 3 days ago I read also quite a lot, comparing to what I did before, something like 2 hours maybe. And in this like 3 days of reading, I read something like 70 pages. Well, there are 350 in total, and I've read 70 pages in those 3 days. And last 2 days I was also reading. Well, actually, day before yesterday I also read pretty good amount of time, something like an hour or maybe 50 minutes. And I've read until I think 100th page. And yesterday I also did something like 3 pages. And today I haven't read yet, but I'm going to like do this thing, actually read in Japanese for 2 hours every day, because yeah, in something like 4 to 5 hours I got like 100 pages. I got 100 pages read, and I think it's kind of a good result. And it means that I shouldn't take that much time on completing it. And I'm planning to read this volume and read until something like 5th volume. And I think I'll get used to light novels in Japanese, like that amount of text, only text. And also I want to start reading something else, like get to the something new, or maybe like read until complete reading everything what's on what aired already, published, Seishin Butayaro. And yeah, that's all. So I think it should take something like so I've read something like 100 pages in, let's say, 6 hours. We have 300 pages, so we got something like 20, maybe 21 hour per volume. So it should be like 21 multiplicate on 9, and we got something like 189 hours. And it is like, so let's try to do a little bit of math. I wanna figure out, can I complete the series in the October, in 1 month? Okay, 1 second. Where's calculator? And also, I actually forgot to mention that I got an upgrade of my PC, and right now I'm using finally Windows 10, and also it's actually it is so convenient. And also, what else? So it means, so I did like Oh nah, I think it's quite impossible. It's quite impossible. I'll need to read something like for 6 hours a day. But actually it's all bullshit, and I think I can complete reading 9 volumes of it. I think there should be like only 9 volumes published right now. I'll check it. Yeah, 9 volumes. Yeah, that's actually was nonsense about 189 hours, because that's the pace I have right now. But I'm progressing, right? I'm getting better and better. I'm reading faster. Pace gets better, and so I think it'll be my goal for the October month, and I think, yeah, see you in the next week. Yeah, I have to become more constant in my uploadings, in uploading all this, all of my progress, everything, what I've read, what I've watched, and I think, yeah, that's all what I had to say. No, actually, there's one thing I wanna talk about. That's about learning languages. Like, before that, in February month, I wanted to learn French, and I was also, even though at the same time I also wanted to learn Japanese, and I wanted to like have two languages learning at the same time. And even though I have to also improve my English, because my speaking is actually like, yeah, it's kind of bad. I don't know. I feel like I got worse in speaking, comparing to like maybe 3 months ago me. I'm not sure, but that's just how I feel. Or maybe I'm just stagnating, and I'm on the same level as me 3 or 4 months ago. So yeah, even though I have like English, Japanese, and I also wanted, let's say, third language, it's kind of like not effective, not efficient at all, because having two languages at the same time, it's kind of, you can do it, because the time when you're learning one language, you should have your environment be in one language, in one target language. But for example, when you're learning Japanese, maybe you can have like you should be listening to the Japanese passively more. You should be actively watching and reading more in Japanese. How can you also surround yourself with French or Spanish, whatever language you can do it, and it won't be proficient, because one will be making the second one like, fuck, it will be just okay, it will be just stopping the other one. Instead, it is better to devote maybe 1 or 2 years to the one language and get good at it, and after those 2 years, move on to the next language, and in 1 or 2 years you'll also get good at it, instead like learning 3 years and getting like them on this level, when instead you could devote 1 to 2 years for only one, and be like at high level. So yeah, that's what I also wanted to say, and it means that next 2 years, there will be only my Japanese progress reports, and I think we can end this episode on this.